Yes, listen students. So in the last chapter, that is 16, we have discussed about the consumerism. So this chapter 17 is also related to the consumer. The chapter is named as Consumer Protection. Page number 153. So in this chapter, only three main topics. Only three major topics, namely rights of consumers, duties of consumers, and responsibility of consumers. So only three topics are going to discuss in this chapter. First of all, introduction about the consumer protection. So according to modern marketing concept, recognize the consumer is the central point of the business. According to modern marketing concept, consumer is the central point of business. So all the transaction, all the activities of the business are revolving about the consumer. So the consumer satisfaction as well as wants and needs are the prime and supreme object of every business enterprises. Consumer satisfaction, fulfillment of consumer needs and wants. These are the primary as a prime and supreme objective of every organization, because consumer is the central point of the business, as well as consumer is the king of business. So all the transactions or activities revolving about the consumer. So in order to protect the interest of the consumer, so the consumer must educate about their rights, duties, and responsibilities. Each and every consumer should be aware of their own right, duties, and responsibilities in order to protect the interest of the consumer. Consumer right means there should be know about the product that are available in the market. Apart from that, he should be protected. Each and every consumer should be protected from unfair method of practices, trade practices. A separate act was passed by the government in the year 1986, which is known as Consumer Protection Act. It envisages the rights and duties of the consumers. Apart from that, the consumer should know about the procedure for redressal of their grievances. They should be aware of the rights, duties, and responsibilities. In addition to that, the consumer should be aware of the procedure to make the complaint when they got dissatisfied or disagreement, and how to redress the grievances while they are satisfied, while he dissatisfied or not fulfilled up to the level of their expectations. So the redressal procedure also should know to the consumer, how to apply the consumer code, and what are the various remedial measures that are available to the consumer through the consumer court. These are the introduction about the consumer protection. So according to John F. Kennedy, who was the former president of USA, defined as the rights of consumers are right to safety, right to be informed, right to choose, and right to be heard. These are the four important rights to have each and every consumer, according to John F. Kennedy, who was a former president of USA. So consumer is the king of modern marketing concept. However, it is not so in real life or in a reality. So that the Indian Consumer Protection Act of 1986 guaranteed the rights of consumers under 9 headings. So number one, right to be protect the health of the consumer as well as right to safety. The first and foremost important rights of consumer is right to protection of health and right to safety. So number of products that are available in the market which are caused dangerous as well as hazardous by using of such products to the consumer health. Not only health and also damage to lives and property because of number of harmful substances are added with the product, especially food items. And the health hazards which are likely to arise should be reduced as well as eradicated. So the product that giving hazardous as well as dangerous to the life and property of the consumer should have to be reduced as well as eradicated. That is, right to be protection of health as well as right to safety. More or less, the goods are produced by the producer, which should be used easy access to handling of such products, which should not have the hazardous as well as dangerous to the life and property of the consumer. Second one, right to be informed. So each and every consumer should be given all the information about the product. Each and every consumer should have given all the information about the product. It may be price of the product, quantity, quality, as well as the date of manufacturing, date of expiring, the name of the producer, batch number, and etc. All the facts about the product should be informed to the consumer by way of labeling on the product or giving of advertisement. As well as it will be helpful for the taking of intelligent decision by the consumer on purchases. So we simply say the relevant facts about the product should be informed to the consumer by way of labeling on the product as well as giving of advertisement about the sale. So it will be helpful for the consumer to taking of decision about the purchases of goods. So second right to be informed about the product. Then right to choose the third right. So the ultimate aim of modern marketing concept or modern marketing is consumer satisfaction and is a philosophy also. So the ultimate aim of the concept is consumer satisfaction. No producer can retain the market unless or otherwise the consumers are satisfied. So the ultimate aim of the marketing concept is consumer satisfaction. The wise producer or the trader or the dealer maximize the profit by way of giving of maximum satisfaction to the consumer. So the maximization of profit can be achieved by the dealer or the producer or the seller or the manufacturer only through the maximum consumer satisfaction. So the maximum consumer satisfaction can be take place by way of supply of commodity and different colors, different design, different qualities as well as difference in size. So in such a way only the consumers can be satisfied. So once the consumer satisfied means the volume of sale increases, then automatically the maximization of profit is a possible one. So, right to choose. So, given an opportunity to consumer to select the product among various products or among various size, various prices, various designs like that. So, then only the consumer can be satisfied. Once the consumer is satisfied, the volume of sales increase, it will lead to increasing the level of profit. So, right to choose. Then right to be heard. Right to be heard means each and every consumer right to express their dissatisfaction or disagreements or grievances about the product, and at the same time register of his complaint also. So right to be heard, the next right of the consumer is right to be heard. That means each and every consumer has the right to ventilate, that is express his complaint or the dissatisfaction or disagreement, as well as the register of the complaints done and the required or needed. So all the business enterprises have to operate separate team or separate segment as well as a separate department for all the complaints of the consumers. So the separate team or department or segmentation required by the business enterprises. The right to seek redressal. Redressal means the settlement of complaint of the consumer. So the complaint and the protest are not just to be heard. The number of complaints, number of protests which are just not only heard of such complaints. So taking of remedial measures or granted of the compensation to the aggrieved party or the suffered person within the reasonable period of time. If any consumer is dissatisfied or aggrieved by using of product, it should be addressed by the consumer to the relevant department or team or the segment. So it is the duty of the business enterprises just not only heard of such complaints or grievances, taking of important measures or remedial steps to solving of such grievances, and compensation should be granted to the aggrieved consumer within the stipulated period of time, and also the prompt settlement of complaints and the claims. It should increase the confidence about the firm or the business enterprises. If any complaints or grievances are properly settled by the business enterprises within the given period of time, automatically it will increase the confidence among the minds of consumer. So, right to seek redressal is a very important right to consumer. The right to educate the consumer. Consumer has right to acquire the knowledge all through the life. Consumer has the right to acquire the knowledge about all through the life. Regarding, he should be aware of rights of the consumer. What are the various rights of consumers? What are the relief that are available for the consumer? While there is a shortcoming of expectation, when there is a shortfall of expectation, he has to file a complaint before the various forums. It may be district forum or state level commission or national level commission. So he should be aware of rights and seeking of relief from the various forums or the institution whenever he feels the shortfall of their expectations. Apart from that, some consumer organizations and some special business houses are involved in that regarding the educating of consumer nowadays. So these are the various rights of consumer. So there are 9 rights of consumer which are privileged or envisaged or guaranteed under the Consumer Protection Act of 1986. So far we have discussed only 6 points. So the remaining 3 points you will see in the next class. So in this class so far we revised the introduction to consumer protection and what are the various rights of consumer according to the former president of John F. Kennedy of USA, and what are the rights of consumer guaranteed under the Consumer Protection Act of 1986. 3 more points are there that we will see in the next class.